Hey YouTube, good morning. It's Mrs. Rains. It's Saturday morning. It's a rainy day here. I just wanted to come at you guys real quick because I'm on my way to a meeting. Actually, it's about 8:30 a.m. I'm on my way to a meeting because I belong to a ministry at my church called Hospitality, and we meet regularly. So we have a planned breakfast meeting this morning at 9. But I was on my way there, and I stopped to get gas, and I wanted to talk real quick about how interesting it is when you are approached by a Jehovah's Witness. Now, I have nothing personal against Jehovah's Witness. I believe that they believe what they believe is true. Most of their beliefs are in line with what I believe, with the exception of, and the major glaring exception of, they do not believe that Jesus is God. They do not believe in the Trinity. They do not believe the Bible supports the Trinity, which to me is a complete farce. I disagree with that entirely, because I do believe the Trinity. I do believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit being one, almost as if you would take 3 matches and put them together and it's one large flame. I believe in that. I believe that that's mirrored in the sorry guys, I'm not trying to not look at the camera, but I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings because I am in a parking lot near a gas station. But anyway, I do believe in the Holy Trinity, and it scares me that some people don't believe, in Jesus, for one, and for two, the Holy Trinity. So, this is not to knock anybody who's a Jehovah's Witness. I know that you passionately believe in what you believe. I just differ in opinion. So it's interesting to me that this young lady approached me while I was pumping my gas. For one, it's a gas station. I'm the only other person at the gas station pumping gas because it's early on in the morning on Saturday. It's a rainy day. She did say good morning. She's very polite, which I can appreciate. But at the same time, she approached me and she handed me the pamphlet. And to look at it in the front, it doesn't look like much. It just says, "Will the suffering ever end?" And it's got some bullet points on the bottom. And I looked at it, and I've been approached by a lot of different evangelical types, especially in this area. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of people out here claiming to have some type of affiliation, and it's never something I'm familiar with. Like, I think once or twice we got approached by, like God the Mother people. I don't know who they are. They're kind of some new age situation. But anyway, you had to actually flip it over to see that it was Jehovah's Witness. It's got the JW.org pamphlet. And it's interesting to me because I feel like it's kind of a play on people, because everybody's suffering with something. And it's a way to get kind of in the door. And I was just thinking to myself how different it is, because the focus was on the symptom of sin. Suffering, right? Or not even the symptom of sin, but suffering that just happens in day-to-day life. You isolate that one thing to evoke an emotion strong enough for people to agree with what you believe. And I'm not saying that it's a bad tactic, but it is just that. It's a tactic. And I would have preferred her to walk up and be forward about it and say something a little less pointed toward one particular symptom. Because what if you walk up to me and I don't feel like I have any suffering in my life, and then I automatically take this pamphlet and push it back on you? Or is there an assumption made? Does she have a file box in her car with 5 different types, and she took one look at me and decided she looks like she's suffering, and maybe I'll just give her this one? I don't know what the rhyme or reason is, because sometimes I've been asked, pulled aside. Sometimes they've, tried to talk to me. I didn't have time this morning to have a debate with her. But at the same time, I felt like it was a tactic. And I only wish that more non-denominational Christians had an evangelical attitude and shared Christ. I wish I had that gift to share Christ with everyone and anyone, and not be confounded by what if they reject me, versus thinking it's not me they're rejecting Christ. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here real quick because I had somebody in the comments ask me what affiliation I have, and it's really, I'm a non-denominational Christian. There's a few different types of, I follow the Calvary Chapel mentality. There's a few different types of things, you know, some fundamentalism. There's a few different type of things kind of in there, but I do believe in the Trinity, and it's kind of disheartening when I get approached by a Jehovah's Witness, and I wish I had the time to discuss the topic further with her, and I didn't, but I feel like I had the time to discuss it with you guys because I was able to pull over and talk to you, and I'm just around the corner from where I have to go. So anyway, it's somewhat a heavy topic, but I wanted to talk about it. You know, tell me in the comments below how you feel. Like, maybe you disagree with me, and that's okay too. Or maybe you agree, I don't know. But tell me how you feel when you get approached, or when they come to your door, or whatever the case may be. If you are a Jehovah's Witness, you know, tell me how you feel. Yeah, that's about it. So, you know, I'm just hoping and praying you're putting God at the head of your life and all you do. And I'm going to get to my meeting, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.